didn't fall asleep. Everyone needed to use the restroom and get coffee and all sorts of things like that. So welcome. This is because I'm now a Universal Studios Japan annual pass holder. This is all the stuff I bought in my 2 trips to Universal Studios Japan. A lot of Jaws stuff. They have a whole store, and it must be supported so that the last Jaws ride on Earth can continue to live. So that's what I'm doing. This is the winter version of the Jaws shark hat. These big hats are a thing. All the headwear seems to be the thing at Universal Studios Japan. People wear either these big hats or the headbands, and it depends on the season, really. The headbands seem to be more popular in the warmer months, and now in the colder months, there's not only a Jaws one of these furry head. There's a Snoopy. There's Hello Kitty. There's all different ones. But this was clearly the most popular. We saw this one, and it brought a lot of joy. I was so happy to see so many people appreciating Jaws. Every third person had this furry Jaws hat where you can make him swim. Oh, I just love it so much. It's so great. I love how much he's appreciated. There's also just this big Jaws plush. Got the Jaws logo, and I couldn't imagine. I don't remember if there was Jaws plush. I feel like I would have had one as a kid if there was. I think there was just generic shark plush. I don't think it was ever labeled. But yeah, I had to have it. What else we got here? So here's the warm weather version of the shark hat. So it's definitely way lighter, but the design's also pretty different. I'm trying to fix it. So that this one barely fits me, but you're very clearly in the mouth, right? So this is the mouth. There's no fins under here. You're in the mouth. It's way lighter. But the fun part is the back. So the back of this one actually says Jaws, and it has the rest of his body also. So with the fin and everything, it's pretty fantastic. This one was popular too. Plenty of people were wearing it, but not as popular as the winter one. For some reason, people really liked the winter one more. Here is a Jaws blanket where he's appearing to, they even show you how to use it. They're like, wear it so that it looks like he's eating you. Do this. This was a weird cutesy Jaws line they did with this logo. This logo is pretty interesting with the fin. It's out there and weird and very Japanese, and I needed it. I had to have it. We've got what are we going to call these? ID holders. I don't know what we call them there. ID holder, pass case, whatever you want to call it. So it's one of these where you can. So it says Universal Studios Japan on the top there. Also Jaws, and the shark is on this side. Pretty much the classic movie poster, but it says Universal Studios Japan at the bottom. Put your pass in there. Here is a Jaws bath turban. So it's a fuzzy, furry Jaws bath turban. Here is a Jaws towel. I like it. So he's in. There's a bit of Amity Harbor there. You see the art down at the bottom. Big Jaws logo, shark jumping out. Amity Harbor with the lighthouse is there. Face towel specifically. This is a face towel. Pretty big for a face towel, but. And it says, "Welcome to Amity Village, Universal Studios Japan." course, as you know, amity means friendship. Okay. These don't really fit me, but I wasn't putting them back. These are Jaws mittens for, you know, for the winter. So there's a fin as a thumb. Your thumb could be the fin. And also your hand could pop, your fingers can pop out here if you need to type or whatever underneath the shark mouth. Come on, man. They're Jaws shark mittens. They're so cute. All right, let's go from the cute to the bizarre, shall we? Let's do this weird headband. No one understands this. No one knows why this was made, what it's supposed to be. Is he a man? Is he a shark? No one is sure. No one is sure about this item. But it was so weird that I had to own it. Like the half shark, half man headband had to be owned. It's one of the most bizarre things. It's got a cool little Jaws tag on it too. We'll stick with but let's do headbands. So in the summer, these were more popular. There's also whatever works for Jaws, I guess works for the T-Rex, right? So there's a big furry T-Rex head, and then there's these like it's biting your head thing, right? And so there's a bunch of, so in the summer it felt like in that park, if you showed up, you had to pick a side. You had to pick a side. Are you T-Rex headband or are you Jaws headband? And everyone in the park had one or the other. And of course, he's my boy, so I had to pick shark headband. So this one has Bruce in blue, and he's got some like caution, danger tape around him. It's great. I should have bought, there was also like a one with like beads or not beads, sparkly sequins. I should have bought it. I didn't buy it. I don't know why. I think mostly because I think some of the, you may remember very early Tokyo Haul videos we did some Jaws stuff for the 20th anniversary of Universal Studios Japan. A lot of that was real sparkly and shiny, so maybe I felt like I didn't need another sparkly Jaws headband. I probably already have one. This one of the headbands is probably my favorite. I like this one a lot. So this one's just like a big C shape. He is the head, he's the band essentially, right? So, and it has the Jaws logo really prominent. It's neat. All right, what next? There's more Jaws stuff, I'm sure. Oh, some of it's buried here. We have a Jaws pass case. So it's him, the front of him, and then a life preserver. And the life preserver is where you put your pass. Also has a little pouch you can put stuff in. He's plush, so you can't put anything in him. Everything goes in this little life preserver on the back. Look at that strap. He's got a sparkly, it's all red and sparkly in his mouth. This was full of, I don't remember what the food was that was in these. I ate them all. They were good. It was like a cracker of some kind, but how cute is this? Look at that. Here is we got the Jaws plush badge. It's him, it's the one hanging outside of the ride. He's got the rope all tied up. He's very furry and very soft. Very cute. I don't think I've done these on a haul. I might be wrong, but I love these. These are plush badges of the T-Rex and Jaws if they were park-going tourists. So I'm just going to sit these here and then explain them. So the T-Rex is clearly wearing the Jaws headband I just showed you moments ago. That is the actual headband. They made a tiny one, and it's on him. He's eating a turkey leg, which is available in Jurassic Park at Universal Studios Japan. He also has some sort of dinosaur soda drink. But he is a tourist enjoying the park. I didn't even notice this. This is so interesting. There are two tush tags. One is Jaws and the other is Jurassic Park. They put both brands on it. And it's two separate tags. Or Jurassic World, sorry. Yeah, they started, even though it's Jurassic Park, they started marking everything Jurassic World, which makes me sad because it's still Jurassic Park, but... Okay. Next up, we have Jaws as a tourist. So he has returned the favor. He's wearing the dinosaur hat. He's eating a churro. He has a churro. He also has a studio guide with a shark on it. And he has what appears to me, I am assuming it's a popcorn bucket of the Orca, Quint's boat. That, or it's at least a purse of it. I don't know. I'm hopeful that it's a popcorn bucket. They've never made this popcorn bucket, I assure you, because I would own 20 of them. They should make it. I would die for this popcorn bucket. But yeah, so it's Jaws as a tourist. Weirdly enough, there are two tush tags. Neither of them say Jaws, and there isn't a Jurassic World one either. So I don't know why that happened on the other one. It didn't happen on this one. Since we're sort of crossing over to Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, here is a Mr. DNA keychain that's only available at Universal Studios Japan. Little dinosaur icon here, Mr. DNA, Universal Studios Japan on the back. I picked those up for a bunch of people. People were like, get me Jurassic Park stuff. I was like, everything there says Jurassic World. So I had to try to find something that either didn't say either or just felt cool. This is pretty cool. This actually says Jurassic Park, but this is, this is a Universal Studios Japan item. This is a Tomica of the Jurassic Park car from the original film. A little Tomica of it. Oh, I found another Jaws item. We have Post-it notes with the beach lady from the billboard with the shark. What I thought was interesting, so the billboard, I didn't notice this till the second visit. I really thought about it. The billboard is not defaced in Japan. So if you've seen the movie, they deface the billboard, they draw like a funny face on her and she's like, help, shark. They didn't do that in Japan. The billboard is clean. Which I didn't know if that was an artistic decision or a cultural decision. Like, was it deemed like, oh, you wouldn't put a defaced billboard? There wouldn't be a defaced billboard. Who would do such a terrible thing to deface a billboard? I am so curious as to what choice it was. If it was like story-wise, they're like, no, the shark thing, in the story here, it's, there was a movie that happened that Steven Spielberg made about our town of Amity, and so it wouldn't exist on the billboard. Obviously, the billboard in Florida was the defaced one, so I don't know. I don't know what the decision was there. Here is another one of these. They call it a real ticket holder. I was not even close. Here's the Super Nintendo World one for Universal Studios Japan. Nothing on the back. Somewhat uninteresting. Oh, there's more Jaws stuff. I've got more Jaws stuff over here. Of course, there's always more. But I think we're doing Nintendo now, I guess. So here is a Mario Kart metal cup. I wasn't going to buy this. It's a newer item. I wasn't going to buy it. And then I noticed these are the cans that are at the exit of the Mario Kart ride. And that's when I was like, I need to get this. Anytime it's a reproduction of a thing that's in the land or in the ride, that always gets me. I was like, it's park specific. It's specific to a thing that's actually there. That's all it takes. I just think that I love that level of thoughtfulness to recreate something. I bought my father likes shot glasses for Christmas. I got him a shot glass. Of course, it's Jaws. And it has the silhouette of the lady swimming and says Universal Studios Japan. So here's that weird line from the summer with the weird sort of Japanese art style. This is weird. So it's a mug where it's like his head, but he has like these weird cartoony eyes. In the package, he's eating the woman in the package. And there's that logo again. It's so weird. And continuing that, I also got... I had to buy this. Again, the art is just so bizarre. Coked out Bruce had to happen. Had to be a thing. Sorry to say, Tom of the Park, see you coming. Just because I like to buy things, it's my decision to buy them. If I don't like things, I don't buy them. I love Jaws. I love that ride, and I have been starved of Jaws merchandise forever. And now I finally have Jaws Park merchandise back in my life. There's this, she's swimming away from him there. It's okay to like things, kids. Remember that. It's okay to like things and to share that liking of things, and don't let people shame you for the things that make you happy. Oh, there's more Jaws stuff hiding over here. This might be my favorite piece for a weird reason. This is a magnetic frame. It also has a stand. Obviously, big clean logo, nice look at Bruce. What I love most about this is the Amity art in the frame. It's the art. It's the concept. Call it concept art or promotional art, right? So if you go back and look at old, even Universal Orlando promotional art, that like drawing of Amity is in there, and they just repurposed it for this. And I just thought that it just looks so good there. It looks so good there. Pens, weird pens. Here's a pen of Bruce eating the Universal Studios globe. Well, he's trying to, at least. He's not succeeding. There's a Jaws pattern on the pen itself, too. And then, this one is really weird and fun. Here's another Jaws pen. Obviously, you can click him to open it, but it's one of these where it has this trackball, so you can make him swim around. It goes up and down and left and right and spins around and up. It's one of those. And this is actually, I think, the last Jaws item now. They had this big metal keychain. These were sold out this time. I think they're gone now. And I bought them for a bunch of people as gifts in August. It's a big metal Universal Studios Japan Jaws keychain. And actually made in Japan. They made a big deal of that. I guess a lot of stuff isn't, other than, I guess, like usually technology components and things of that sort, video game systems. I guess they're not. I mean, China obviously makes a lot of things, and they're very close to China. That's probably easily the most cost-effective way to make anything, when, especially when you're that close to China. I'm not aware. I'd have to read up. I'm curious about their production. Now, the fact that says made in Japan. Okay. Nintendo? Should we do Nintendo next? Nope, I was wrong. There's another Jaws item. It's a whole store of Jaws stuff. Whole store. plastic cup. What I liked the most about this is this Amity Village logo on the back. It's great. This is one of the greatest tchotchkes of all time. It's a keychain of the universal globe. But what's great about it, you wind it up and it does the opening from the movies, or just the globe outside the park, which emulates that, right? Isn't that great? It always gets a response from, see, that's what's great about this, like, tchotchke toy stuff, is it always gets a response from people, right? People are always like, oh, that's so cute, I love that. So they did a line of housewares for the E.T. Adventure. I'm not going to get too crazy with this stuff. I'm not going to open this because we actually have a whole video where Spencer walked through the store and recorded all this. You can go watch that. There's like a pencil case. E.T. Adventure only existed for a couple of years there and then was replaced with Space Fantasy the Ride. And this is, it's him in the basket. It says E.T. Adventure, and it's a little storage basket. He's like resin. He's real heavy. But you go check that out there. We won't waste everyone's time right now on that. But again, E.T. Adventure, right? It's been closed there forever. It's still open in Florida. We don't have merchandise that says E.T. Adventure, which is sad. It's still open. There's not a single merchandise item that says the name of the ride. It's not a thing. Okay, all the remaining stuff is Nintendo. I'm a big Bullet Bill fan. He's my favorite. He's called Killer in Japan, by the way. This has like cola flavored candies in it. It's hard for Spencer to ship food. So the only stuff I didn't really get from Super Nintendo World when it opened that was Bullet Bill was the food stuff. So this I bought this time finally. It's 3 little tins shaped like Bullet Bill full of these like cola candies. I also bought, there's a toy of Goomba, which I guess, I don't know what's his name. This is Piccolo Karibo. I don't know, Spencer maybe can translate what Piccolo Karibo is. But it's a Goomba, and it's a toy where you press him down, and I guess he probably walks or he pops up. Not entirely sure. I guess he walks. I bought a lot of this stuff thinking a lot of it wasn't going to get translated into English and made for the American market. A lot more of it is than we thought. So this may end up in Hollywood and Orlando. It's not clear yet. We'll have to wait and see. I do not believe this food stuff, although. So this was a bomb that came with like rice crackers in it. So it's a big plastic bomb. I love the villains more than anything. The little enemies in Mario, the design is so cute. He's got his fuse and you can put stuff in him. He opens up. It's so big and ridiculous. I love it. Yeah, I love the villains in Mario. They have very cute designs. Yeah. So, again, because you're expected to bring people gifts, right? So I thought this was cool. You never find this stuff in it. You never find Christmas cards and gift bags in American theme parks, right? So I bought a lot of these to give to people this year. These are ornament cards, so they're cards of like the mushroom, the star, the Mario snowman, and they're little, and you can fill them out for people. And then they actually made gift bags. So Joyful Holidays, there's Mario. Some of them are of the snowman. You see the other design, the snowman. Mario Snowman, and then the sides of the bag say Universal Studios, Super Nintendo World, Universal Studios Japan, so they're Japan specific. And I thought that would be a cool gift bag to give people Christmas gifts in this year. It's, you know, it's from some place that's hard to go. They're not going to easily obtain it. It's probably just for this year. Seems like a fun thing to bring back to give people gifts in. These are room socks. These are socks you're supposed to wear around the house. They're obviously not going to fit me in my size 15 feet. I thought they're cute to just hang up sort of as stockings. Got the big furry tops, and then the sides have mushrooms and the stars and trees and snowflakes. Yeah. 2 things left. It's snow time. I love when Japanese merchants sometimes they just write things in English. They don't even know what it means. It's snow time. I guess it is. It's a time when there's snow. It's snow time. Oh, this is so cute because it's the question block with snow on it. You take the snow cap off. It's this little trinket box. It does have food in it at the moment. Oh, of course they say it's snow time on them. Of course. I don't know what these are. I'd like to know before I eat it, but I might just eat it. Oh, they're mushy. Very mushy. This powder isn't coming off. I thought it was a powder. It's kind of not. These are weird. Snowball cookies. It looks like they'd be powdered. There's not. Nothing's coming off of them. They feel... Doesn't feel like food. It's marshmallow. Spencer, it's snowball cookies. It's actually just marshmallow. Now I'm thinking about it. These are pressed marshmallows. That's what they've done. They've pressed marshmallows down. Yeah, that's all it is. Snowball cookies. It's marshmallow. Spencer, work on your kanji, please. All right, last item. It's the Super Mario Snowman. He's a plush. There's a statue that's outside the land. I highly recommend watching the vlog Spencer and I did of all the food, all the merchandise, all the decor. Big furry Mario Snowman. I assume they'll make Luigi next year. There's also a Luigi one out there. He has a butt tag. It says Joyful Holidays. He's very cute. If you're enjoying these Tokyo hauls, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And yeah, keep it locked here on the WWNT TV channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye from me and Super Mario.